guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeannie and this is Get This Glowing, and I am so glad, if you have never been here before, that you have stopped by and found this channel. And in today's video, and if you have been here before, oh my goodness, well, you make the difference. Thank you so much for returning time and time again. I really appreciate you. And in today's video, I am so excited for this video today because it is a collab with the beautiful Beauty by Angela. And guys, if you do not know her, she's amazing. And if you haven't ever been to her channel, what are you waiting on? Well, get on over there and check her out and tell her I said hi and subscribe to her channel, because you know what? This girl has got amazing ideas. I love her channel. I wish I had all of the ideas that she comes up with. She has got the most amazing ideas. She is just absolutely gorgeous. She has a really good channel. So hop on over there and check her out. You're gonna love her. You're gonna love her channel. We're doing this collab today, and this video this video is really a great idea. Of course, Angela come up with it, and so yeah, it's a cute idea. It is trying makeup techniques that we never use. And so we have got a list. So if you're interested in seeing all of the seeing me try all of these techniques that I never use, then just keep watching. We are getting into it right now. We're going to get started, guys, with this video. I'm so excited to try these techniques, and the techniques that I'm going to focus on today, I'm going to be focusing on, I wrote them down so that hopefully I don't forget to do any of these, because I never do these particular techniques, so I hope that I don't forget any of them. It's winged eyeliner. These are all the techniques that I don't do because either, well, let's just be honest, it's because I suck at them. Winged eyeliner, magnetic lashes. I'm gonna do some baking today, and then I'm also going to try to do some of the bigger lips, kind of like Huda does. And so I love that look, but I don't know that it's going to turn out, so I just haven't braved that yet, because usually when I do my makeup, I want it to look good. I'm usually going to go somewhere, and I am just going to pull my hair back. So let's get into this contouring. So my contour of choice, I have the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Fair, and I would really advise you not to go any deeper than the Fair if you have a light to medium skin tone, and especially if you have light skin tone, because this is pretty dark in the Fair. I'm just going to use a little bit of this on the side of my nose to try and contour, and I'll tell you, I am definitely not very good at this. I have a very like bulbous, bumpy nose, and I know that dark recedes and light moves it forward. I get the whole shade and light color theory right here. Just see how it just doesn't adhere right there. I think I'm probably making a mess. I can definitely laugh at myself. That's one thing I'm really good at. I like to just kind of go a little bit where the hollow is and go a little bit above that. So I like to take it right there. This isn't quite exactly contouring, it's kind of tantouring, so that will serve as my bronzer. And I like to go right to basically where the edge of my eye is, then I stop right there. So I just kind of take it all the way back to the hairline to the edge of the eye. And I can't remember where I heard that at, but that's what I was taught somewhere, and so that's where I stop it. And so I'm just going to take that foundation brush, I'm just going to kind of go up. It's really quite fine, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to kind of contour right down the center of my Cupid's bow, and then right on the top on the outer side of my lip. And this is supposed to make you have a little bit of a fuller looking lip whenever you get through. I don't know, we're gonna see. And then you're supposed to go right in the bend here. Then let's just take another brush, maybe just one like this, just to make it look like a shadow. Now I don't want to look like, you know, I've got a mustache. I just want it to look like, you know, a shadow. We'll take just a little bit of this just on the sponge and just put a little bit along the hairline. And then I'm going to take this color, which is Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude, and I'm actually going to line my lips. And I chose Iconic Nude because it is a nude color, and so hopefully the line of the Iconic Nude will just sort of float into the Tantour. So there's the lips lined. Then I'm going to use a lipstick, which is one of my favorites. It is the Alamar, and this is the Dulce color, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful nude color. Can't tell whether I think they look bigger or not, but anyway, there they are. For this contour, to kind of make it sharp, let's do a little bit of baking, which is something that a lot of people don't do either. And one thing that you can do, and I don't mind using a bake, especially if you are wanting to make your contour look very chiseled. I think using a bake is something that is very nice. And I'm using the Cover FX powder, which I think is very nice for baking. So you can just go in and apply that and leave that on for a little bit. And let's move on to eyes. Let me take off, you know, honestly there's not much to take off on that side, and I'll just take this off on this side, and so, you know, there's nothing dry looking about that Cover FX, and that's why I love baking with it. And I have not, you know, baked up here or anything, but I will show you what the Cover FX, and this is, again, this is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, and this is the way that it looks, and here's the, and if you want to bake up underneath your eyes, then, you know, I don't go right up underneath my eyes, I just set right here, just like this, and you can just leave that on as well for a few minutes. And I really don't have a problem with baking underneath my eyes. I don't see where it is a problem. And I'm 50. Let's move on and do our eyeshadow, and this is dedicated to breast cancer awareness, breast cancer survivors, and breast cancer, well, I guess breast cancer fighters out there. Those of you who are battling the disease currently, then this video will be dedicated to you. And for that, I want to do a pink makeup look today. And my favorite palette for pink makeup, I adore the Violet Voss Pro Eyeshadow Kit, my Holy Grail palette. I love this palette. I love the pinks, the mauves, the this is a beautiful palette. I chose to use this one in this video today, and not only that, but I am going to be doing a cut crease look, and the technique that I am going to use is a technique that is on the Maybelline website. I also noticed that Risa Does Makeup had a video about cut creases, and so I looked at that, and then she referenced this video, and I was like, oh, well, this is meant to be. So I'm going to use this technique too. So if you haven't checked out their videos, it is by the pro makeup artist for Maybelline using their lovely model. And what we're going to be doing is a technique where you use a Q-tip and some makeup remover to actually create the cut crease on a more hooded eye or aged eye. And let me dust off this bake. I am going to use the Anastasia eye primer, and I have never used this eye primer before. I'm just taking a brush and blending all of that. I like the opacity that that gives. I think it's going to work better if we have some special types of Q-tips. So I picked up these very pointy-ended Q-tips that are available at Ulta in the Ulta section along the wall. So I picked those up, and then on this end they are very flattened. We'll just use a Garnier micellar water for the eye makeup remover. I'm going to go in first with a big fluffy brush, and I will use, I just got a bunch of brushes out here, and I'm just going to use for my all over application, I'm going to go in with this color right here, this Thanks a Latte, with my Goss 16, and just put that all over the lid and just lay down something. Well, maybe I'll use this as my transition. It's a little bit darker than what I thought. Go into this shade and deepen it up with Are You Kidding Me? And I'm going to take that way on over to the inner corner and all the way up to the supraorbital bone. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of this Thanks a Latte and just kind of diffuse that where there's no harsh line. Now I'm going into Wine and Dine. Now I think I might be ready to cut the crease. So that's what we're going to do. So, because I've never done this before. But we're going to try. So I'm going to take my Q-tip and I am going to put some makeup remover on it. Because I have old eyes and hooded eyes, I'm just going to look kind of straight ahead and pretend where that crease is supposed to be. This is where I'm going to take the makeup off. I hope that's right. And then over here, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to get a clean Q-tip. I took this Q-tip, and this is what I ended up with, following where my crease is. I'm going to go in with some concealer. So it seems like they go in and they use concealer now to for real cut the crease out. Oh, that's pretty good. Now I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill JH41, which is the same shape of a concealer brush. And I am going into this shade here called Cranberry Splash. And it looks like this. And I'm starting it, because it's a darker color, I'm starting on my outer, the tapping motion, going over almost 2/3 in. And then on the other side of my brush, I'm going into So Jelly. And then I'm going to go to Ploof. And I'm just going to blend and then take this Thanks a Latte. And now I do have a lot of fallout underneath there. So I definitely need to clean that up with a makeup remover wipe up underneath here. I don't know what I think about that technique. I don't really think I must have done it right, because it doesn't look like a cut crease to me. So I tried, but I think I have to practice more, because it definitely, while it looks pretty, I think maybe I chose too dark of colors for it to look like a cut crease. So maybe I'm just not a cut crease kind of a girl. Maybe I need, whenever my Smoke Storm or I don't know, smoky palette gets in, maybe I'll try to recreate Raw Beauty Christie's look, because like, obviously, I don't know what I'm doing because while I like the look, it doesn't look like a cut crease. So, okay, fail. I don't get the easy button from Staples for that because that was not easy. So, whatever, let's move on. Let's try these. So, first of all, they come in an adult-proof box. So, with any lashes, they're always too long. You have to cut them. So, I have a couple of instruments that I use. One, I've got my cuticle scissors for cutting. I have a pair of needle nose tweezers that I like to use. And then I have the Tarte's false eyelash applicators. Whatever you call these things. They're just overly expensive tweezers. But, you know, this could poke your eye out and, like, is designed not to. You want to be sure, like, I always keep mine in the box because you want to turn it around and you want to be sure that you do not ever cut from the inside. You always cut from the outside because you want the shorties on the inside. So you always cut from the outside. So, you know, I usually always kind of start from this side. So, you know, I want to just be sure about how far, and I don't go all the way to the inside. I just go to right about here. And then, you know, I know that I'm always going to take off about 2 of these little sprigs. So I always take off about, once you get to doing this, you always kind of know about your eye. How much you always take off is always about the same size. And mine is always about this much. If you can... if my camera will focus on it. Mine's always about that much. And so then I like to go ahead and kind of, usually they have like some sticky stuff on them, and I don't know if these do. They don't. But I usually like to bend them around my pinky if they have like any kind of adhesive, because, well, they kind of do. Because that kind of makes them shape better towards the bend of your eye if you bend it around your pinky. So that always helps me to where they'll lay better. Whenever you cut hair, you may have to cut it like uneven to make it look even, because some people, one ear's way down here and the other ear's way up here. Like sometimes, you know, God puts you together in a right half and a left half, and sometimes he just misses. It's like, whoops, I slipped. It's like whenever you put a mold. Have you ever done ceramics? And, you know, the mold comes in 2 pieces, and then you put a strap around it, and then you fire it in a kiln. And then sometimes, you know, like, you just slip. Oops. Well, that's like how we're made. And sometimes God just slips. Like, yep, that's the way it works. Moment of truth, people. Moment of truth. So you have to apply 3 coats. Okay, well, that don't look so bad. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can put this on yet. Okay, so I have done a wing, but my goodness, just to get the wing done and to get it to look like a wing, whew, I've got so much eyelid that hangs down, it's ridiculous. Okay, so obviously that must be why I don't do the wing. So let's see if this will stay on. Let's see here. Okay, well, there's one magnetic eyelash on, and it is staying. And let's try the other one. So if these work, I might be a fan. And there's that one on. So, yeah. So there they are both on. Actually, those are very, very comfortable. So I really, really like that. That's awesome. Okay. All right, so let me finish up my hair and I'll be right back. What do I think? Well, you know, winged liner. You know, exaggerated wings like this, like a true wing. Yeah, probably not my thing. you know, I think that I could go to a Halloween party right now, and if I asked them, who do I look like? You know, who am I? I think probably they would say Andorra off of off of Bewitched. So, you know, I think I got the Andorra vibe going on right now, you know, like, you know, is it like, you know, they're not even, you know, I think I just got a little bit too much skin on my eyes for this vibe, you know. I just, yeah, you know, this one's kind of going down. This one's kind of going up. I think I pretty much, to these Pro Magnetic eyeliner lash system, it says 5-minute application for 15 wears. Well, if I'm going to use these for for 15 wears, I'm going to have to go back and get some more of this Pro Magnetic lash liner, which they do sell, because I used mine all up on my wings today, so I don't have any more left. So you know, I don't think there's no 15. I think I used 10 of my applications up today on my wings. So I'm going to have to go back and get me some more. So, yeah. But do I like the magnetic eyelashes? Yeah, I think I do. They went on really, really easy. If I just hadn't have been trying a wing, I think I would have been okay, because these were this was very, very easy to put on. You need 3 coats of this, and then they just pop right on. And so I could definitely see buying this again. I would definitely buy these again. This was a good brand. I like it very much. They're not overly, you know, you can put your mascara on it. I don't feel the need to add any more. Of course, I don't need any more eyeliner. But I think that they would be very, very pretty had I not tried to do a wing. So I'm not all into this whole wing thing. It's very not good for me. So what will I do? I'll definitely be using those Q-tips. The minute this video is over, I'll be taking these bad boys off. The wing, that is. But I like the lashes. I just need a little bit. I think they could use a little bit of mascara to make them show up a little bit more, and I think they'd be beautiful. So I'm liking these. I think that was a hit for me. The cut crease. I think it's a beautiful way to do the cut crease. I think that I went a little dark with my cut crease, but the eye look I think is beautiful. I like the eyeshadow. Every time that I play in this Violet Voss, my Holy Grail palette, I love this palette. I never have had a bad look out of this palette. I love it. So yeah, I love that. I did like this Anastasia Beverly Hills. This was a eyeshadow primer, and I'm liking it. So I might end up, that might be just like a good sample right there that I may end up picking up a full size of. So yeah, I liked that. And as far as the lip application, yeah, I think that I like the way my lips turned out. I don't know that they really look that much better than when I normally do my lips. They just look normal to me. So yeah, other than that, I really enjoyed doing the video. I had a ton of fun. There's a reason I don't do wing liner, and now we know. So I still can't do wing liner. It still don't look good on me. So yeah, but if you like this video, remember, give it a big thumbs up. And if you are from Angela's channel, hi, my name is Jeannie. It's so good to have you here. I'm 50 years old. I have dry skin. We talk about a lot of things, makeup, beauty, lifestyle for the mature woman. And if you're not a mature woman, we talk about that too. We just talk about it all over here, and we just have a good time with makeup, fashion. I do sometimes some fashion hauls, and we just talk about all kinds of things over here, and it is so good to have you over here. If you've not subscribed to my channel but you'd like to be, it is really, really easy. All you've got to do is click the big red subscribe button below. I'd love to have you here. And if you're one of my subscribers, please remember, go over to Angela's channel and check her out. Tell her I said hi and subscribe to her channel. She is so awesome. I know that you'll love her. So don't forget to subscribe to her channel and give her video a like, a comment, and a share. And I have so enjoyed doing this, and I look so forward to seeing you in my next video. But for now, guys, I hope that today is treating you great, and smidges, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.